Hello and welcome to One Man's Collection. My name is Brett. Today I'm looking at the Formula One car collection magazine number 36. This is the Ferrari F2004 Rubens Barrichello driven vehicle from 2004. Now I do also, or did subscribe because it's finished now, the Ferrari car collection. And on magazine 36 of that particular subscription, it also had the F2004 but driven by Michael Schumacher, of which I do have the number one car. So I have both a diecast car from number one and number two from the same season there. The only thing I can see the difference on there besides the number is that has a red line across the back wing there, and this one does not. This has red on the T, at the back of the T, the black on top, the white here. So it's just very subtle differences. But it does mean I have two from the same season, 1 and 2. And considering how well they did that year, great. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at this towards the end of the video. I'm going to go through the magazine very briefly as I do all of these. Show you what you get. If you want to read some of the information I'm going too fast, you will have to pause the video and have a look. So in this particular one, it is the 2004 season of Formula One. Rubens Barrichello Ferrari, obviously. Technical focus is on that particular vehicle. The team being the Ferrari team. The circuit of this magazine is Donington Park. And the story so far is the 1985 Prost first world title story. An irresistible red tide, not content with their 4-year supremacy. Ferrari dominated in 2004 like never before. Michael Schumacher and Rubens Barrichello amassed 15 Grand Prix wins from 18 races, with the German ace smashing all records. Yes, he did. Rubens Barrichello on first there, won Pablo Montoya on the in the Williams BMW. In second, Michael Schumacher in third there. I'm guessing that's the finishing. No, that's the qualifying. Rubens Masterclass in Monza. That weekend in Monza was probably the best of the campaign for Barrichello, who secured pole position, the fastest lap, as well as the all-important race win. For once, his teammate Schumacher failed to catch him. It was the first victory of the year for Ferrari's Brazilian driver, which would be promptly followed by his second in the Chinese Grand Prix. Barrichello finished in the podium 14 times, underlining the F2004's absolute dominance, while the two drivers from the Prancing Horse team achieved a total of 8 1-2 finishes. Yes, they did. Very nice. Now you can see the Marlboro sponsorship on this particular pictures here. We don't have that on the diecast vehicle, but you can buy decals online and or make them yourself. I am aware. I haven't done that, but it is possible. Because it's actually classified as a toy, and toy can't have cigarette advertising. That's the reason why. Even though the magazine can show it, because the magazine's not a toy. All right, technical focus Ferrari's F2004 from the Rubens Barrichello car. We have a rear longitudinal Type 053 V10 90 degree. Unit displace. Oh, that's each. It's a 2.997 cc, 636 kilowatt, or 865 brake horsepower at 18,300 RPM. It's only 605 kilograms of water, oil, and driver. Very nice. Also have an open here. Actually, doesn't it spread? The team, green, gold, and red. That's the Italian flag, isn't it? The history of Brazilian driver at Ferrari is a happy one, began in the rival of Chico Landi, later followed by Carlos Pace, Roberto Moreno, and Rubens Barrichello, Luciano Berti, Felipe Massa, and surprisingly, Emerson Fittipaldi. They're ones that have won at Italy, is it? Oh, at Brazilian drivers, of course. Yeah. Brazil's got a huge heritage of racing and racing drivers. Donington Park. Okay, so the Great Britain Donington Park, just under 4 kilometres. Senna reigns in a deluge. Not going to read the whole thing. You can actually pause that and have a look. The Prost first world title, end of a bad dream. McLaren weren't the only dominant force in 1985. For a little more than half the season, Ferrari and is it Michael or Michel Alboreto cherished the dream of recapturing the World Championship title won by Nino Farina and Alberto Ascari. But Alain Prost came in at 73 points, Ferrari at 53, Williams at 40, Lotus Renault at 38, and the Lotus Renault 33. Oh, and Senna was at 38. Okay. Moving on. Rankings of 1985. McLaren 90 points, Ferrari 82, Williams 71. All right, coming up in the next one, we have Jacques Lafite. Is it Lafite in 1979 in the Legier JS11, followed by the Hesketh 308B. Don't even know that one, by James Hunt. I know James Hunt, but I didn't know there was a Hesketh from 1975. There's a interesting car for you. Take a look at that in the Coming Up magazine. Have a look at this particular car up close. The Vodafone and Shell sponsorship, no Marlboro. Like I said, you can't have that on toys, apparently. And this is classified as a toy, though I'd never let anybody actually play with it. Sits on the shelf as a display. It's very nice. Quite a lot of detail. Definitely got the number 2 there for Barrichello. And all it has is Ferrari F2004 and 143. Doesn't even say what country it comes from. But I'm going to put that on the turntable so you can have a closer look. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back with some more Formula 1 car magazine over the next, well, actually it's going to be the next year or so, because it goes up to 200 magazines. I'm going to show them all off. Thanks for watching. Cheers.